1. NY's iconic space-age bubble house for sale. $5.75 million mid-century modern gem. 2. Discover Manhattan's space-age bubble house, a rare Googie architecture gem. 3. The Bubble House, NYC's quirkiest home for sale after 50 years. 1. NY's iconic space-age bubble house for sale. $5.75 million mid-century modern gem. Imagine a home that's as much a spaceship as it is a townhouse, a true relic of the space age nestled in the heart of Manhattan. The Bubble House at 251 East 71st Street, a mesmerizing blend of futurism and residential charm, has hit the market for the first time in over 50 years, and its story is a fascinating clash of innovation, controversy, and New York's unyielding love for the unconventional. Originally a 19th-century brownstone, this Lenox Hill townhouse was transformed in 1969 by architect Maurice Metcalf into a beloved modernist icon. Metcalf, co-founder of Hills and Metcalf, didn't just renovate the property, he reimagined it. The result? A smooth, pale stucco exterior punctuated by convex oval windows that appear to float above the sidewalk, earning it a nickname that's stuck for decades: the Bubble House. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite being a cultural and architectural landmark in the eyes of enthusiasts, the Bubble House lacks official landmark status. This omission raises a critical question. Should a home's uniqueness and influence alone warrant protection, even if it defies traditional preservation criteria? Metcalf's vision was bold for its time. In an era when modern architecture was slowly infiltrating New York's historically conservative neighborhoods, the Bubble House stood out not just for its Martian facade, but for its disciplined yet playful approach to design. Unlike the symmetrical brick facades surrounding it, Metcalf embraced curvature and lightness, crafting a shell-like exterior that feels both closed and vibrantly animated by those signature windows. Step inside, and the contrast between old and new becomes clearer. The interior retains the generous proportions of a classic New York townhouse, 4,736 square feet across 4 stories, plus a basement. But the mid-century layout and aged finishes, think original wood paneling and retro fixtures, await a modern reinterpretation. For bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a street-level office offer endless possibilities for live/work flexibility, all bathed in natural light courtesy of those oval windows. The challenge? Balancing preservation of its architectural soul with the need for a 21st century makeover. Located on a serene Upper East Side block near Central Park, the Bubble House has survived intact for over 5 decades thanks to consistent ownership. After Metcalf, it was purchased by Rabbi Arthur Schneier, who maintained it lovingly until now. Its $5.75 million listing isn't just a real estate event, it's a cultural handoff. Will its next owner preserve its retrofuturism, or reimagine it entirely? This duality is what makes the Bubble House so compelling. It's neither a nostalgic replica nor a soulless modern box. It occupies a rare middle ground between function and experimentation. As one of New York's most talked-about curiosities, it begs a final question. In a city where history and progress constantly collide, do homes like the Bubble House deserve a special place in our collective memory and our laws? Listing details: 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 4,736 square feet, $5.75 million via Leslie Garfield. Thought experiment for readers: if you could redesign the Bubble House, would you prioritize preserving its space-age charm or reinvent it for the modern era? Share your vision in the comments. 2. Discover Manhattan's space-age Bubble House, a rare Googie architecture gem. Imagine stepping into a time capsule on the bustling Upper East Side of Manhattan. Nestled among the city's iconic brownstones and luxurious apartment buildings lies a unique gem that whispers tales of the space age. This isn't just any townhouse. It's a vibrant testament to the Googie architecture movement that flourished during the 1960s space race. And here's where it gets controversial. Despite New York City's rich architectural tapestry, this residence stands out as one of the few surviving examples of its kind. Dubbed the Bubble House, this 4-story marvel at 251 East 71st Street is a stark contrast to its traditional neighbors. Its facade, adorned with faded pink stucco and 11 convex windows that resemble sci-fi space pods, immediately captures the imagination. The front door, with its own oval window, complements the whimsical design. The mastermind behind this architectural wonder was Maurice Metcalf of Hills and Metcalf, who in 1969, coincidentally the year of the moon landing, transformed the original 19th century house into a futuristic masterpiece. After the renovation, the house changed hands and has remained a private residence for the past 5 decades. With 4 bedrooms, 4,740 square feet of living space, and 5 bathrooms, the Bubble House offers more than just its striking appearance. The garden level features an office that could easily be converted into an additional bedroom, complete with access to a serene walled garden shaded by mature trees. Although the interiors have a more minimalist, white-walled aesthetic, the house retains several fireplaces and boasts a spacious basement of nearly 800 square feet. Currently listed for $5.75 million, the Bubble House is a steal compared to its multimillion-dollar neighbors. A team from Leslie Garfield is handling the listing, inviting potential buyers to own a piece of architectural history. But here's the part most people miss. This house isn't just a rare find. It's an opportunity to preserve and celebrate a bygone era of design innovation. So what do you think? Is the Bubble House a quirky anomaly or a precious piece of New York City's architectural heritage? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 3. The Bubble House, NYC's quirkiest home for sale after 50 years. Get ready for a true architectural conversation starter. After half a century off the market, an otherworldly piece of New York City real estate is finally up for grabs. But here's where it gets really exciting. This place has been dividing opinions for decades, and its story is brimming with history, innovation, and a dash of mystery that has intrigued everyone who's ever strolled by. Welcome to the so-called Bubble House at 251 East 71st Street in Lenox Hill. Instantly recognizable by its textured pinkish stucco facade and those spectacular convex oval windows, this 4-story row house stands in dramatic contrast to the traditional brick and brownstone homes lining the street. In fact, curious onlookers have been known to wander by, knock on the door and ask for a tour, an uncommon phenomenon in a city where privacy usually rules. But this is the part most people miss. Behind its futuristic shell lies a fascinating narrative that dates back to the late 1960s, an era brimming with space-age dreams and forward-thinking designs. Commissioned in 1969, the Bubble House is the work of architect Maurice Metcalf of Hills and Metcalf,